Let's go ahead and get started. Let's begin in Asana. So easy seat pose, facing me. Find nice and long. You can rest your head. Yeah, there's lots of beautiful chorus one today. So resting on knees, palms facing down or up, whatever feels good to you. Close your eyes and begin to tune in. Begin to notice your breath. Yourself settle into a breathing pattern that works for you today. This week we are continuing our theme of surrender, which is one of the defining principles of Yin Yoga. This practice is all about surrender, about letting go, about meeting yourself where you are. When we surrender, we open to what life and other people have to offer us. We open the door to love, love with others, in connection with everything that is around you, everyone you interact with, all of experiences. In yoga, Ishvari Pranada is the final niyama, which is the second path, the 8th limb of yoga. It means to surrender to a higher power, to the true self, to the ultimate reality, to a supreme being. This is the path of developing a trusting relationship with the universe. Surrender encourages us to be more affectionate, more connected with the world around us. I'd like to invite you to take a moment to ask yourself what surrender means to you. Without judgment, notice the thoughts that come through, all the little words you identify surrender with. Moment to bring forth an intention for your practice today. It is the close of the year. It is our full practice that we will be sharing together. Final practice here in space together in 2022. A great time to set an intention either to close a chapter or to start it in the new year. When you have that intention in the center of your heart, place your left hand over your heart and the right hand on top of the left. Our left hand representing the divine feminine, and our right hand representing masculine, protective of this energy, intertwined, supporting your practice today. You can release hands when ready and just come back to breath, back to that pattern breath that you've created. The breath that will be your anchor throughout today's practice. When you're ready, meet me in child's pose. You can take any version of child's pose, either with your legs closed, knees together, tops of the feet flat, and walking the hands out, resting the head and then bringing the arms behind you, palms facing. You can rest your head on a block if you would like to that, or you can take a one-legged child pose. Bring your big toes together, knees width that. Send the hips back. Yeah, and then walking things out. Take a block under your foot. Helps a little bit. Wherever you want it to be, you can get taller. In child's pose here, we open our heart to the earth. See if you sense the line energy, the crown of your head to the base of your spine. With each inhale, imagine a golden light traveling up from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. And on each exhale, that light traveling back down to the base of your spine. Begin to walk the hands back, bringing the head up. You may want to grab a blanket or fold your mat over on the side for a little cushion for your knees. Come into tabletop, knees tucked under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, tops of the feet to the mat. In whatever way is intuitive for you, we will move to dragon pose. So either walking the foot up, heel to toe, top of the mat, stepping the foot up, whatever works for you. Bring the right foot to the outside of the hands. Just, yep, bring it up. Your foot wherever feels comfortable. That's perfect. If that feels good to you, okay. We'll start here. And then on an inhale, draw the arms up overhead, reaching toward the sky. Interlace the fingers and place them behind the right knee. Check in with your hips. See if they're square to the front of that. Your knees should be turned towards your middle toe. So we don't want our knees to be to the side or inward. We want everything to stay aligned to protect the joints. So educating you to walk foot in a little bit further. Okay. Start by digging your lunge just a little bit here. When you're ready, you can grab your blocks and place them on each side of your right foot. And hands to the top of the block, or you can bring your hands to the floor. Sink into the one a little deeper, pressing away from the earth or away from blocks, sinking down, opening to the front of the room. If you're feeling a little wobbly here, you can tuck the back under for a little more support. Feel into that stretch in the hip flexor on your left side, into the opening, into the release. Next exhale, press back into a gentle left split. Slow release. Place your blocks aside, hands to the inside right foot. Coming back to tabletop. Coming into dragon on the left side. So whatever way intuitive for you to make your left foot to the outside of your hands, the top of the mat. And when you're ready, inhale, arms come up, little bend here. Interlace the fingers behind both knees. And slight lunge forward. You okay? When you're ready, you can count to your blocks and deeper lunge. This time, feeling into the opening of the right hip flexor. 3 breaths here. Next exhale, press back to that half split. Toes point towards the front of the room. Come back to dragon and remove the box. You can get her however you want, however it works for you. What's easiest for me may not be for you. Placing the hands on the inside, the left foot again, and taking the right toes and gently swing forward to the front mat. But whatever works for you. There we go. Coming into a dangle pose. Feet a little wider than distance apart, grabbing opposite elbows and letting our head heavy, coming to block in front of us with a nice long flat spine. To allow gravity to pull your crown toward the earth. Let your mind open with humility to earth below. Rock side if that feels good to you. Come back to center. Release the elbows and gently roll up one vertebrae at a time. And the head up last. And the feet hip distance apart into mat pose, rolling shoulders back. Feet rooted into the earth. Palms facing forward. Feel the universe flowing through the bottoms of your feet, up through your body, the crown of your head. On the next inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, gently fold forward, bend the knees, planting the hands, stepping back. Back through tabletop and down to the belly to the mat for Sphinx pose. Elbows stacked under your shoulders. Top of the feet to the mat. Fingertips spread nice wide. Arms pressing to the earth. Shoulder blades together, opening the heart center to the front of the room. Bring your gaze between your hands and close your eyes. Tune in to your intention that you've set of getting a practice and touch. If you've lost it, it's okay. Come back to it now. If you'd like, walk your hands to the corners of the mat and press up into the heel you can. Get here and decide if that is too much or just not good for body. Feel free to come back into Sphinx. A little deeper back here. And seal slowly lower down to Sphinx. Then all the way to the mat. Bringing the forms to the top and rest your forehead, pausing here. Bring the hands to the shoulders, pressing up through tabletop, drawing the right leg forward for pigeon. You can place a block underneath your hip here, if that's comfortable for you, for a little bit of support. And then the left leg extends out behind you. There you go. You want to put the block under your other hip. Feel okay? Okay. You can take whatever variation you would like, pressing away from the earth, getting down to your forearms and resting your forehead on your other block, coming down all the way to the floor, wherever feels like it's honoring your body most. Really tune into those messages our body is sending us, responding with kindness and compassion. Last breath here. Bring the hands back to the mat, gently pressing up and unwinding. Feel free to take a child's pose before moving to the other side if it feels good to you. Coming back through tabletop. This time bringing left leg forward. Heel of the foot towards the groin. Right leg extend behind you. Taking whatever variation feels good to you on the side. Note it may be different than the other side. That's okay. We're practicing centering and meeting our bodies where they are. Center doesn't always mean to give in, but more of a willingness to be nudged in a direction that's for our highest good. You're listening to our bodies, honoring them. Last breath here, hands under the shoulders. Slowly moving out of the pose. And coming to a supine position. So laying that foot on your mat on back, head facing me. Feet hip distance apart, knees bent. We'll begin moving into a simple twist. Pressing through the feet, gently lift hips up, shifting them to the right, lowering them down, letting these fall to the floor. Fine. Is that comfortable for you? Arms out to a T. Gaze comes over the right ear tips. These twists are so good for releasing toxins from our body, releasing energy. Sometimes I like just imagine wringing out my day. So any energy that I'm still carrying that is not special to me, I like to do this pose to release that, especially with bedtime. It was really nice to bring all that out. On your next inhale, gently draw the knees back up through the center, pressing through the feet, shifting the hips back through the middle, maybe pulling the knee in towards the chest, rocking side to side. Off the feet back, the mat, pressing through the soles of our feet, lifting the hips and shifting over to the left, letting the knees fall to the right. Arms come out to a T, gaze comes over left fingertip. on the next inhale, draw the knees back up to center, nice and easy. Shift the hips back to center as well. If you need to pull the knees in, you can. We'll move into reclined butterfly. Bring the soles of the feet together, letting the knees open. You can place your blocks on your side for a little support, or you can let gravity pull your knee towards the earth. Hands can rest on the rib cage or at your side. Tuck chin in towards the chest slightly, creating a little bit of length for cervical spine here. And allow yourself to be held by the earth. For the next about 10, 15 minutes, we'll say about 10 minutes of class, I would like to try something a little different and invite you guys to take the poses that you feel called to. So take a moment and just check with your body and ask yourself what you need right now. Just ask, where am I feeling tension? And if you need poses, you're not sure what to do, let know. It could just mean movement. My intention for this little switch is to have everybody tune into their body and to begin to develop a perspective of recognizing our body's need and using the tools of yoga's physical practice to touch base those needs. Where is that feeling you want to get? Shoulders, hips. If you want to stay here and feeling body, that's totally okay. Right.
Go with it.
Yeah. Cat cows can be really nice. If you decide you want some movement, like if your back gets from laying down, just coming into full top with your knee and your hips. And then on the inhale, dropping the belly, raising the tailbone, exhale around the spine. Just kind of keep your breath. That can be really nice. Let me know if you have questions or want something. Kayleen, if you have poses that you do, let me know. begin to finish up your full poses. And when you're ready, move into Shavasana, laying on your back, head facing. As you begin to let go of today's practice, feel the body held here by the earth, supported, where to go, nowhere to be. I'd like to read you a poem from one of my favorite Yin books, The Language of Yin by Gabrielle Harris. Surrender. Surrender to the postures. The difficult ones reflect life's goals. The sweet ones are joy. Surrender to the outcome of your actions. They're not in your control. Each day, each practice, just do your best. Surrender to the actions of the universe, the marvel of nature, the things you never saw coming. Surrender to your present difficulties, the pain and the losses, especially to the things you tried so hard to control but couldn't. Surrender to the definition of yourself, your judgments, there's your way of limiting who you are. Have deep, unwavering trust that right now you are where you are meant to be. Feel the universe working beautiful magic for you. Begin to with your fingers and toes and deepen your breath. Gently inviting this sense of awareness into your body. In gentle movements, and in whatever way is intuitive to you. When you are ready, meet me in Sukhasana, easy seated pose. Take a moment here just to tune in to how you're feeling after today's practice. On your next inhale, circle, sweep the arms up overhead. Palms together. Exhale, hands at heart center. Thank you so much for joining me for tonight's practice Yin Yoga. For the last class in our series of Surrender for the month and the last time practice together for the new. I hope that you've enjoyed this practice and that you can carry the benefits throughout your evening. Take a moment to touch in with your intention for the begin practice. Give it one little pinch. Another big inhale in. Exhale the mouth, sigh it out. Satnam, you vibrate as your truest self. Thank you, thank you.